Praise the Lord. Welcome to AIM. Guys, I'm here at the house. It's still dark. It's about 10 minutes to 6 in the morning. I came down here to the animals. I have the dogs up right now because when my husband comes, the sheep will go out to graze a little bit. I get up at 4 most days. Once in a while I can't, but I do get up at 4. My alarm goes off. I got up, got myself together, came down here. First I put the dogs on the run. We still have our chicker. Put the dogs on the run, came down here and turned the light on. So guys, that's what I said I would be doing. I'll be turning this light on and trying to see if the extra light is going to give us extra eggs. I don't know how long I'll have to do that for before I see a result. But this is the second day I've done that. And we're gonna see. Because normally by this time, usually it's getting light. So since the season is changing, it's still a little bit dark. So I wanted to try to give them a little extra light. We get roughly about 12 hours of light a day. If you look it up, when I looked it up, that's what it said for the most part, 12 hours. And the chickers like 14 to 16 hours to lay more. So if I get up at 4 and put it on, that'll be a couple hours. By the time I get down there, 4:30, maybe it's really light by 6:30. Gives me about 2 hours extra light for the chickers. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know. Their egg production is going up anyway. I was gonna come down here and feed them. Mama looks pregnant. I was gonna come down here and feed them as well at 4, but it's just too much, guys. It's a lot. If I have to, I will. But you see they're eating even now. They're eating, so they have food left over. So it's good for them to eat what they have before I put the fresh food in there anyway. So that worked out really, really good. So right now we have 271 chickers in here. We have one chicker in quarantine. Rooster's checking her out. She's kind of smallish. And if you guys are with us for any amount of time and you saw when they had that respiratory thing, the chickers had a problem with their eye. This one has a problem with its eye. So I don't know. We're just keeping it over here. It's not laying as well. So we're just keeping it over there to see what will go on with it. But that's the last one in the cage. I switched it. You guys could see this one is pretty messy and dirty. This one is clean. The rooster is gone. The rooster is gone from there now. So this is the only one we have in the cage. And this lady, I see this black chicker up in here. So I don't know if we start seeing eggs over there, maybe it's hers. I haven't seen any other eggs as of yet being laid anywhere. Babies are here. Mama, big boy, all sleeping in there. Sister, what's up? What's up, sister? Baby sister's gonna try and get her some milk. The sheepies are here. Not your feeder today, guys. So I wanted to give you guys that little update of what I'm doing with the chickers, and follow along and we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I wanted to bring you some footage of the farm. So my husband got some footage. It's difficult for me to get to the farm now. We'll see what the Lord will do. There's a lot going on. Hannah's back in school. So unless maybe we go on a Saturday, and my husband, when he's going now, they have the corn harvesting going on. So that's what they're doing now. And they're assessing their next steps. So in this, in the upcoming clips, you will see that. I'm not sure if they're in the exact order that he took them, but you'll put it together. You'll see it. Yeah. So he's sending me clips of the farm so that I can share with you guys. So he's mindful of that. It's a little difficult for him to get out there and video while he's doing all the other stuff he has to do. But he sees the importance of you guys following along and seeing the 50-acre farm come to fruition and the harvesting and everything. So guys, we're still in now we're going to our second year. Yep, our second year of 50-acre farming. So a lot has happened, a lot is going on. This is a long-term project, lifelong project that we're doing. We'll be cultivating the other side of it, which is about 24 acres. The one we've cultivated is 26 acres. So that is the scope of the 50-acre farm. So you guys stay tuned and we will bring you that footage. As he brings it to me, I'll bring it to you guys. So this video is not ended, but I will sign off and attach that footage to the back end of this video so you guys can check it out and see what's going on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, God bless you.
We are here this morning at the farm. We are harvesting the corn right now, and so far everything is going on well. Yesterday they were able to do almost about 4 acres. This morning when we got here, they already started and they are working on it. What they are doing different is that when they plug the corn, they put it in the head pan, and then they carry it to one place. So they are on it. Thank God. At least we have about maybe 10 workers here working. Yeah. See, all this place, they have already plugged it. So they are working very hard. Thank God. I brought Efo here, and he is helping very well. So everybody is doing what they're supposed to do. They are doing a very good job. They plug it, and then they carry the baskets and put it in one place. See, that's how they're doing it. So all these ones hasn't been plugged yet. So what they do is that when they plug it, then they bend the corn stick. That shows that they have plugged it. Because when you leave it standing tall, you don't know either they have plugged it or not. So as soon as you plug the corn from the corn tree, the corn stick, you have to bend it down, and that helps for you to identify that it's already plugged. So that's what they are doing. Okay, we are working hard. So far, everybody is working. Yes, all the workers are working. So, yeah. They have another pile here, so I'm going to see the pile. So far, how many? We haven't reached here yet. See all this place. And I think it rained last time, and the wind was so hard, so a lot of them fell down. See? Yeah, we're working our way here to see. We have the pile here. We're working our way here. Yeah. Okay, I'm going with this lady in front of me to see one of the pile. You know, they transport it to one place. I think they said they have 3 pile. So I'm going to see the first one. You know, all this place, like I said, need to be weed. See, and we have coconut all over. Coconut, we got coconut. Yeah, so we need to weed it. Yeah, so this is one of the pile. I think they have 2 pile here. I'm just going to see the good work that they are doing. See, they have pile 1 here. Yeah, this is one of the pile. And then when you come here too, they have another pile. I think they said they have 3. Yeah. Okay, what we gonna do is that after they have plugged all the corn, we have to wait and weed all the weed the land, because we have a lot of coconut in it, see, and we have to plant corn again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wait until March or ending of February, March, because we will be planting the corn on March 15th going. So when we weed right now, it's gonna be waste because the weed will come out again. So what we're gonna do is just to wait until maybe a month from now, then we will start it weeding the land. You can tell there's a lot of weed. We will plant corn again. Like I said, we will plant corn again by March 15th going. See, we have coconut. It's growing very, very well. We have coconut all over. All over. So, I mean, yeah. So, see, we have coconut all over, but it's a lot of weed. A lot of weed. See, coconut over there, all going. Yeah, so we have to wait until next month, or next month and half, and then we will go ahead and do the weeding. Yeah, it's a lot of weed.